as I said, he has like 2 albums out, a couple EPs, and a good few singles out, which is decent, like, and they're all really good. But he's like just a machine when it comes to touring. He's been touring for 10 plus years and going from like strength to strength. Like when he started out, obviously, it would have just been around Ireland and around England, Ireland. Now he's off to like all around Europe and
he
America.
Seems to be kind of everywhere, to be honest.
Well, obviously not at the moment because
of the situation we're in, but he definitely does perform a lot, and I feel that for him, you know, fame is coming to him as a result of his passion. I don't know if it was exactly intentional. I think that performing for him is his great love. It comes across in his music that he appreciates that people love his music, but from what I can gather, it's something that he does because he loves it so much. And I think that for an artist, that's so important. For so many artists, I feel, you know, they get 1 or 2 great songs out and they're happy, but they lose the passion. With Ryan in particular, I can see that the passion is getting bigger.
Especially, I'd agree. Like you'd especially have to be majorly passionate about it to kind of keep touring and putting it out there as much as he is. So like you can, and to be honest, in most of the songs I've heard, if not all of them, you can hear it.
Yeah, across. Absolutely. And one little funny kind of thing was a couple of years back. It was just before I saw him perform here at home. A friend of mine actually met him in town, and I was so jealous. So when I saw him in person, I had a chance to get a photograph with him, and I was absolutely like, I had no makeup on. I was sweating from dancing so much, and he actually took the time. He was like, "You happy now with that photo?" You know, and he let me take a second photo, which like a lot of people, you know, if they're taking the time to meet fans and stuff, they'd be like, right, photo, go on, let's just next person or whatever.
Yeah, machine in them out.
Yeah, he took the time to be like, and are you happy now with that photo? And I was like, yeah, thanks a million. And is there anything you want me to sign? And how are you today? Did you enjoy the show? Like, it was as if I was chatting to just anyone, like a friend or whatever. It was really nice. So I definitely recommend listening to his music, but if you get a chance to see him live, there's an electricity in the space where he is. He interacts with the audience. He gets them involved. And he's one of those artists that loves you to sing along with him because he knows you're enjoying the music.
So that's great, because I find so many artists now, when you go see them live, the difference between seeing them live and listening to their album is
worlds apart.
Well, I was going to say the opposite, actually. I find so many artists now at the moment, you go see them live and it's just like listening to them on a CD, and it's disheartening because it's like, why can't I just listen to that at home?
There's no character
There's no interaction with the audience.
Yeah.
There's no, it feels canned.
Yeah, I know what you mean. With Ryan, there is kind of a different tone, I feel, where his music is just as great as if you were just listening to it on the radio, but he'll like smile and he'll get up and he'll dance around with the guitar, and he won't just stand there and be, you know, performing. He will actually act out the performance. He is a very much the kind of person that you feel like you want to go and see him. You don't want to just listen to the music. He was having great crack with everyone who was dancing, and he was getting people involved in it. He was like, right, come on, let's get up. And he'd keep singing, and, you know, it was really fun. So if I could find more artists like that, I'd be thrilled.
Oh, really? And you were saying, what was the song you were saying is your favourite of his? Jigsaw. Definitely Jigsaw.
That'd
be more an upbeat one.
Yeah, it's the start. It's one of the songs where within the first 5 seconds of hearing the song, I'd recognise it straight away. You know, the way with some songs you have to listen to it at least 30 seconds to be like, oh yeah, that song. He just has this lovely, and it's the guitar that starts that song, and it's just really fast paced, and just gets you kind of happy and like, oh yeah, I definitely want to go out and do something fun now.
Deadly. And would there be any other songs you would recommend for if a person with more like, I'd like to see the more chill or relax or sedate side?
Walking in the Air or The Dreamer. Well, they are, they're the singles. Yeah, I'd say Walking in the Air is quite relaxed, and so is Dreamer. But yeah, I definitely just YouTube or, you know, Google or Spotify Ryan Sheridan and give a listen to a few of the songs. If the first one doesn't tickle your fancy, try another, because I guarantee there is something in there for almost everyone.
Deadly. Well, Ryan Sheridan.
Cool. Check him out.
So yeah, that's the end for this week's show. Thank you to everyone for listening, for tuning in. Tell your friends about us. Don't forget to go over to Facebook, like the page, so you can follow for updates. We're going to have more coming on over the next while. As I always say, it's still evolving and so we're still in the early stages, and all your support is greatly appreciated. So yeah, until next week, which should be a fairly Danzig-centered episode, take care of yourselves and see you all then.